Hi everyone, it's Eryn Tolley from the Chester County Library, here to teach you a little bit about the Tennessee Electronic Library. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's jump right in. So what is the Tennessee Electronic Library, or TEL for short? I'm going to quote the website here, and that is actually on the home page if you scroll down a little. TEL is an online library that gives Tennessee residents access to magazines, journals, newspapers, essays, ebooks, primary source materials, test prep, homework help, genealogy records, career search, and more. TEL is free to the public from any computer in Tennessee. I will note here that you can access TEL if you are visiting another state. I believe if you try to access it, it will give you a prompt for your residence or something like that. But you can access it outside of Tennessee as well, as long as you are a resident. TEL is such an amazing resource and saves libraries a lot of money since it houses reference materials and databases that we couldn't necessarily afford on our own. So now that you know what TEL is, let's jump right in. I'm not going to be able to cover every aspect in this training because that would take way too many hours. However, I am going to try and hit the high points and show you the basics of some of the more popular areas. For this training, we are going to be focusing on the four main links on the home page: homework help, test prep, career tools, and genealogy. But first, let's learn how to navigate the home page. Now, there are several ways you can access TEL. You can simply type tntel.info into your web browser. Or if you're looking for a specific database, we have several of the more popular ones linked on our website under the Resources tab. And I will show you how to get to that before the end of this training. So if you go to tennesseetel.info, you're going to see this page. And let's first look at the navigation bar at the top. You've got Home, which just brings you back to the main page. About, which will tell you a little of the history of TEL. All resources, which will take you to a list of every single database available on TEL. Students will have resources specifically for elementary to college students. General public is going to have databases grouped by popular topics such as business, genealogy, or health. Educators includes databases for teachers, lesson plans, professional planning help, things like that. Library staff is going to be for people like me who need resources for marketing and learning how to promote and use TEL for you, our patrons. And finally, news is just going to give you news about things that are going on in the TEL world. Next, you'll see these four categories to the left under navigation bar. Most people, when they visit TEL, are going to use these. It will take you to the corresponding resources in that subject. To the right of that, we have a search bar. Keep in mind that this search bar will only search through Gale databases. So if you're looking for something from a newspaper or a genealogical, you won't find it here. You would need to go to that All Resources tab in order to search those resources. Underneath the search bar, you've got Featured Resources. This is going to change according to what TEL wants to feature at the time. To the left of that, you'll see some news articles about TEL, and then a little introductory video over here under What is TEL. Okay, so that is the home screen, and now I'm going to show you how to use some of the resources. Okay, let's go ahead and click on Homework Help. It's going to take you to a screen like this. The page contains a list of all the K-12 databases provided through TEL. So you can see there's quite a few. You'll see a search bar with a few filters available, as well as a list of resources to help according to age. And I'm not going to go into great detail on these, but you can see there's resources for elementary students all the way up to college level. Pebble Go is a fairly new resource for elementary students that I hope to do a training on in the future. And Gale has databases for each school level and World Book as well. TEL4U.org is another great resource for pre-K through 5 as well. For this training, I'm going to focus on searching Gale. So let's look into the high school edition of Gale 1 file. So as you can see, this provides access to cross-curricular content aligned to national and state curriculum standards. So we have news content, periodicals, newspapers, all kinds of things. And when you click on that, it's going to bring you to a little description of what this database is for, and you'll just click use this resource. All right, and here is the home page. Now, pretty much all of the Gale databases are going to look very similar to this. So what you learn here is just going to be kind of similar across the board. So to begin a basic search, you'll just need to type in whatever terms you're researching into the search box on the home page. So I'm just going to type in something generic, and you'll hit either enter or click the magnifying glass, and Gale will return the results for you. You can filter your results. So for example, I want to find articles from a specific date. So I would click publication date on the right, choose a custom date range. Let's just say I want anything from April of 2021 to now. Click apply. And you can already see up here that it's showing way fewer results. So I've narrowed that down a lot. At the top of the search results, you can filter by the type of publication or media you're wanting to look at. So maybe you just want academic journals. You would click that. It's going to give you a list of all of the academic journals available. If you just want images, you can click images, and as you can see, there's quite a few. If you want to do a more advanced search, you can click on advanced search beside the search bar, and you'll be given even more options to narrow down your search. All right, let's go back and pick out publication. So I'm just going to find an academic journal. Let's just click on this second one right here. All right, now that we found the publication we're interested in, let's take a look at some of Gale's document tools. These tools can help you cite, save, and share your research with others. So you'll see these options up here at the top right of the screen. Click Cite if you want Gale to create a reference citation for you. You'll be given different styles such as MLA and APA. This would have been super helpful for me in college. And all you do is select which style you want, then click Select to highlight the citation. You can then either download it directly to your computer. You can save it to Google Drive, OneDrive, EasyBib. There's a lot of different options for how to save citations. To share a document, you can click Send To, and you'll be given 3 options: Google Drive, OneDrive, or email. And you would just follow the prompts from there. To save an article, you click Download. I'm not going to download this today, but that just lets you know how to do that. Or you can also click Print if you'd like to print it. Get Link will give you a link to share the articles with others, and it's even got a button to copy. Gale databases also allow you to highlight and make notes. So we don't have any highlights and notes saved right now, so I'll show you how to do that. To highlight, you're going to click and drag your mouse over the selection you'd like to highlight. Then you will have a little menu pop up like this. You'll just pick your color, and you can just type in whatever you'd like and save. And then if you click on highlights and notes, you'll be given a list of all the highlights and notes that you've made in that article. TEL also allows you to read articles in multiple languages. So to do that, you're going to click Translate, which is directly above the beginning of the article, right here. And then you would select your language, and it would automatically translate it. Pretty cool. Some other tools are decreasing and increasing your font size, display options. You can change colors. They have an open dyslexic font, and you can change letter and word spacing to make things easier to read for you. Listen will also allow the article to be read aloud to you. So these are some great tools that will really help keep your research organized. Now let's look at the test prep section on the homepage. Peterson's Test and Career Prep is an amazing tool that provides resources to help build resumes, assess job skills, look for jobs, take practice tests, search for scholarships, and a lot more. You will need to create an account in order to use Peterson's Test and Career Prep. So that is something to keep in mind, but it's fast, free, and easy. So let's go ahead and click on Test and Career Prep. And again, you're always going to get this screen that just gives you an overview of what the database is all about. All right, so here is what the home screen looks like. If you need to create a new account, you would click New User Sign Up in the top right-hand corner. I already have an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in. All right, and then it'll take me right back to the home page. Now that I'm logged in, you're going to see a few options. If you're looking for practice tests, you will want to look through the Improve Your Score section. Peterson's gives access to practice tests for high school and college entrance exams. You can take them as many times as you like. They give immediate scores as well as feedback. If you're looking for colleges, scholarships, or financial aid assistance, you can click on Find a School, and you'll be given options for college as well as graduate school. Explore Careers gives you a wide array of career tools to help you search for jobs, create a resume or cover letter, and even create a career journal. Finally, Vocational Test Prep gives you tons of practice tests and information about several specific vocations, such as military, nursing, and even cosmetology. So as you can see, Peterson's offers so many free resources for those looking to further their career. And let's look at career tools. Here you're going to see the three main databases for career prep. You're going to see Peterson's Test and Career Prep, which is what we just took a look at. You'll also see Peterson's Career Prep. The difference between these two is just that Career Prep does not have practice tests or financial aid and scholarship searches. This database is just designed for job seekers rather than high school and college students. So that's the difference there. Gale Vocations and Careers is a database that will help users research a vocation, search for a job, as well as maintain a career. For example, you can find descriptions of skills needed to work in a specific industry or find sources for a business class research project. So this section of TEL really goes a step further from that test prep section that we just looked at. Now let's go back to the home page and click on genealogy. TEL provides extensive records for genealogical research. As you can see, there are several links to newspapers as well as Heritage Quest and Tennessee records on Ancestry.com. Now, we won't be going in depth with these. This is a beginner training, but I would like to tell you about some of the most popular sections. So, Heritage Quest contains census records from the U.S. Federal Census, 1790 to 1950, as well as several national censuses. It also contains over 22,000 family and local histories, genealogies, church records, military records, and city and county histories. You can also find will and probate records and cemetery records, things like that. And this is what the home page looks like, just to give you an idea. You can see all the different options that you can search through. The ProQuest historical newspapers provide news coverage on a wide range of subjects dating back to the 1800s. And you can see we have several options. We have the Tennessean, Memphis Commercial Appeal, Knoxville News Sentinel, lots of different options. Tennessee Records on Ancestry.com provides Tennessee records including birth, death, and tax lists. These records are free for Tennesseans. They are also only Tennessee records. While other Ancestry.com resources require a subscription, this is free through the Tennessee Electronic Library. And here is what that homepage looks like. So you see all the boxes to enter any kind of information that you're looking for. So that gives you an overview of some of the options for genealogy research that you can use in the Tennessee Electronic Library. Okay, that is our beginner introduction to the Tennessee Electronic Library. Before we go, I would like to show you our TEL section on our website. And all you have to do is go to chestercountylibrary.net. And under the Resources tab, it's the first option. You'll click Tennessee Electronic Library. And if you scroll down, you'll see that we have links to all of the most popular databases in TEL, and we have them grouped by subject. And I'm hoping that we'll add more in the future, but for now we have quite a few. And these will directly link you to those databases. So you don't have to remember any extra websites. You can access it directly from ours. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I hope this has helped you learn a little bit more about the Tennessee Electronic Library and what it has to offer, and possibly even inspired you to dig a little deeper into what all is available to you for free. Thank you for joining us.